Hey everyone, Brian Kennedy here, Fitness Together Chapel Hill. Hope you all are doing awesome. Been a couple days since I've checked in. The weather has not cooperated. So I've been moving my workouts indoors, at home. I do have the luxury of having access to my studio, but I've gotten a lot of questions from clients saying, I don't have a lot of equipment, so what kind of exercises can I do at home? And what can I use to replace some of the equipment? Well, I decided to come up with a little segment. We're going to call it Quarantine Quickies. All right, so everyone, we've been quarantined. It's day 706. We've been stuck at home. It feels like 706, especially if you're stuck with your kids or your husband or your wife. I love my wife. I love you, honey. But the days kind of seem longer, the days kind of go on. So I thought about a couple of things. A lot of people have been working from home. So I was thinking of some just things at your home that you can use to get in an effective workout. And today I wanted to focus on some exercise that's going to help with your posture. But we're also going to focus on working the body, all right? These workouts are going to be designed to take about 10 to 15 minutes. You can do it while watching Netflix. You can put it on your favorite show. Watch Tiger King, veg out on there, but you're going to work out while you're doing it. So all I have here available to me, now of course you see all the equipment, but what we're going to use, I've decided to use we've got a mop handle, okay? I've got 2 containers of shampoo. Okay, these weigh about 3 pounds each. If you got light dumbbells, that'll work just the same. You can use cans of soup, canned tomatoes, a milk jug a little heavier, but these are about 30 ounces, so roughly 3 pounds. And I've also got a towel, okay? So a dish towel, that's all you really need. And what I'm going to go through, I want to go through about 6 different exercises here that we can do at home that are going to help improve your strength. It's going to help improve your posture and improve your mood. You can get it in anytime, anywhere, any day, any place, okay? Just get away from your kids for a couple minutes and let's do this. So first exercise, what we're going to start off with, we're just going to do some body weight work. And we're not going to use any equipment for this, but what we want to do, we're going to start with just a basic push-up. Okay, so everyone knows the typical push-up. All right, so we want to get down on the floor. We want our feet together on your toes, okay? And we're just going to come straight down, straight up. So almost touching the ground. Now a lot of people say, well, you can't do a push-up. Well, we can do a modification. All right, we can do it from your knees. You want to get down on the knees, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down. If that's still too difficult, you can use a couch. I have a bench right here. We can do an incline version of that push-up. Okay? Or we can also just use a wall. All right? So just get up against the wall and you can push and push up. Okay? So you can modify. Now what the goal is we're looking to get 3 sets of every one of these exercises in. So when we're looking to do about 10 to 15 repetitions of each exercise. Okay? So that's exercise number 1. We got it, so we're going to do push-ups. Second exercise, what we're going to do, as part of the first set, we're going to group these together into 2 sets of 3 exercises. We're going to use these shampoo bottles, okay? What we're going to do, we're just going to do a bent over reverse fly. Now the chest exercises we just did, the push-ups, great to open up the chest, shoulders, triceps. What this is going to do is really open up your posture, your rear deltoid shoulder muscles, your neck, your back, okay? So these are really important as you sit and hunch over at your computers all day long. You're going to get that old lady, you're going to look like a witch at the end of this thing. We don't want that anymore, all right? So arms are going to come out straight in front of you with those shampoo bottles. Bend those knees. We all have shampoo because my hair is getting super long. Next video is going to be an at-home haircut. So what we're going to do, arms out straight, and we're just going to open up straight back, squeeze those shoulder blades back. All right, just straight, together. So we're squeezing shoulder blades. I want you to pretend like you're squeezing a lemon or a lime between those shoulder blades. So this is really working on some of those posture muscles right there. If you want to make this a little harder, what you can do is come out at a little Y angle. So we're coming out a little higher. If you can see that, straight out, boom. But we want to just come straight back. This is a great exercise. Build up those shoulder muscles, work on the posture in the back, okay? That's number 2. We've done our push-ups. We've done our reverse flies. Number 3, we're going to use the towel, all right? And these are called towel slam squats. Now this is going to be something that's going to open up the hips. When you're sitting all day long, it kills your metabolism, number 1. So try to get up and move around every hour or 2 when you're working from home. Number 2, we really want to focus on loosening up the hips, because when you sit, those hips really tighten up, okay? So, which is going to lead to a lot of back pain, a lot of hip pain. So what we want to do, we're going to take this towel, just going to hold it out in front of you, all right? We're going to squat, straight down, come up, slam, up, slam. So we're opening up the hips, shoulders. This is kind of a full exercise. And the important things when you're doing a squat, you want to make sure that we are keeping your weight on your heels. When you're squatting, you don't want those knees coming too far forward. We want to kind of sit back into it, really open the hips, okay? So we're sitting back, pushing through the heels, squeeze the butt, and come up and slam. Boom. All right? Woo! I'm already worn out. That's only 3 exercises. So that's kind of the first group there. Those 3 exercises right there work almost every muscle in the body, okay? So now, I'm going to show you 3 more quick exercises. Like I said, if you do 3 rounds of those 3 exercises, 10 to 15 repetitions, should take you 5-8 minutes, somewhere in there. You can take some rest, you know, catch a little bit of your favorite Netflix show. Next round of exercise, what we're going to start with, we're going to use this little mop handle here. All right, so a little broom handle, mop handle, whatever you got. And the first thing we're going to do, I'm going to do a bent over straight leg deadlift. And what this is going to do, it's really going to open up, work on that lower back. We want to open up the hamstrings a little bit, all right? So we're going to keep a very slight bend in the knee, okay? So very slight bend. And what I'm going to do is come straight down, right to about there, and come straight back up. And just squeeze at the top. So we're just going to come down and up. Now, what you don't want to do is arch the back, all right? You don't want this coming out too far. That might put a little extra pressure on that lower back. So what we want to focus on right here is just bring this straight down, keep it as close as you can to your shins, and come straight up, all right? So we're just lowering. This is like a great combination lower back and hamstring exercise here. If you want to make it a little harder, if you've got a set of dumbbells, or we can add a little bit of weight to it, you can use your shampoo bottles here, okay? So straight down and straight up. So you add a little resistance. This is really going to open up that lower back and the hips. So when you're sitting all day staring at that computer, you know, if you're sitting all day eating bonbons, watching Amazon Prime shows, this is a great way to kind of break up the monotony. So you can do this do these exercises a couple times a day. All right. The second thing what we're going to do, part of that exercise here, what I want to do is we're going to grab these shampoo bottles here again, and what I'm going to do now, we did a bent over reverse fly. Now we're going to do into a bent over row. So just straight back like this. Arms are going to come in really close. Squeeze those shoulder blades back, all right? So we're not coming out wide this time. We're going to come in narrow, and we want to come at a 90-degree angle. Squeeze back. Boom. Just like that. Now this is a really good exercise. Again, this is going to hit those big muscles in the middle part of the back between the shoulder blades, okay? So when you sit at a desk all day long, you tend to slouch forward. So this is going to open up. We want to open up the chest. We want to open up the shoulders. We want to open up the hips. We want to open up the back, okay? That's going to be exercise number 2 of that round. The last thing we're going to do, we're going to get this mop handle again, and we're going to get on the floor. And what I want you to do, we're going to lie down. We're going to do some crunches. I want you to hold this mop handle straight up. What you're going to do is just bring your knees at a 90-degree angle, okay? All right? Now we're just going to crunch straight up, all right? So the idea, we're going to bring these knees up. What that's going to do is keep your back flat so that you don't tend to arch or hurt it or anything like that. It's going to keep your back supported. but it also takes the hip flexors out of the sit-up motion, okay? So we want to look kind of something like this. So we're going to do 10 crunches, straight up, okay? And then what I'm going to have you do is you're going to sit up. You can make this a little harder. We're going to hold this out, and we're going to do 10 twists. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. So those 3 exercises of that part, and the first 3 are going to work every muscle in the body. You don't need a lot of equipment, all right? All you need is a mop handle, okay? You can get some light dumbbells if you got them, some cans of soup, some shampoo jugs, and a towel, okay? So there's 6 exercises right there that are going to really help your posture. It's going to improve your posture. It's also going to break up the monotony of your day. So try to get those in 2 or 3 days a week. And I'm going to keep coming back to you with some different ideas, exercises as we carry on. So as always, we are here for you. We are doing virtual training. Our clients are loving it. You don't need equipment. Like I said, we get creative here. So we're having fun with it. If you've got questions, please let me know. We love you all. We can't wait to see everyone again. And God bless. Have a great day.